The Lord said, pray. Even for India and China, pray. Jinping. It's like a force is rising. But there is an alliance that is hidden. It is a Russia and China alliance. It will be something that will be done by people that are very wise and they know what they are competing with. Because I saw them sitting, even trying to create a currency that is of joint forces. That when the US dollar, which is the best of all currencies that are main currencies, wakes up to that reality, it will be weakened. Because in the region, it will not have power anymore. And look, within a few years from now, you will hear this, that China, Russia, and few countries have started their own currency to rival US dollar, and you will see the fall of the US. You heard it from a prophet.
But now the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have announced plans to develop a new currency. Their goal is to reduce reliance on the US dollar and other Western currencies as well.
Meanwhile, the Chinese currency is growing stronger with each passing day. As the world dumps the US dollar, more and more countries are turning to the Chinese yuan. Last week, it was Brazil. It began bilateral trade in the yuan, and now Malaysia has announced its plans. Malaysia's Prime Minister, there is no reason for Malaysia to continue depending on the dollar. So Malaysia wants an Asian monetary fund, and China supports the idea. Russia has one more buyer of oil, and that buyer is Japan. A big win for Russia, a big blow to the West. In Africa, countries like Kenya are dumping the dollar. They'll use the Kenyan shilling for oil imports. Now, reports say Saudi Arabia is also considering the switch from the dollar to the yuan. And this is going to be a very important development. What about the Indian rupee? It's not far behind. The Indian rupee is also emerging as a serious contender. And these are the countries we're talking about. They're ditching the dollar. They want to use the Indian rupee for trade with India. And here's another blow to US interests. Saudi Arabia is shifting out of the American security umbrella. It has become a member of the SCO, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, a security grouping led by China.
Powered by the Holy Spirit, Uebert Angel. More up to date than tomorrow's newspaper.